Heyo, it's Honey, currently sporting the 30-year-old mum look. Got my little green cardigan wrapped around me. Hold up. Oh yeah, that's the look. Okay, but hey guys, today I've managed to finally get my hands on some new Japanese LPS. As we all know, I absolutely adore Japanese LPS for their pastel pink packaging, and while there has been a few listings online, there was nothing really new for me and my collection. A lot of the Japanese LPS listings that I was seeing were the pet nooks, which I already have majority of. And while I've managed to get singles, deluxe singles, pet nooks, a small playset, and even a large playset, I've never been able to get my hands on a pet pairs pack. That is until today. Your girl happened to be right place, right time, and I was able to find a brand new inbox pet pairs from G2 in the pastel pink Japanese packaging. I also found a exclusive G7 pet, but I'll talk more about that when we get to it. But let's take a look at these pets and just pray that they arrived in good condition. So here is our package. I haven't opened this up yet, so we're gonna see if these pets are okay together. I do want to say a quick apology if I sound stuffy or my voice sounds a bit off. I do currently have a cold for like the billionth time in the last 2 months, so I am sorry for my voice. I am a little worried about this package. It's kind of blown out a bit at the bottom, so I'm really hoping the pets are okay. But let's open it up and see. Also, I'm sure I'm gonna get people asking, I got these pets from Mercari Japan using the Bai proxy service. I've used them in the past. I have kind of like tutorials on my channel on how to use them as a service, and I do recommend them. You guys know I always love sharing where I get my LPS because I want everyone to be able to get LPS, especially for a lower price. But ever since I shared where I got my Japanese LPS from, the prices have increased on Japanese LPS from Japan, which definitely sucks because there are more people trying to buy them, meaning the price goes higher, especially when it comes to auctions. Like when I first started collecting Japanese LPS, I could get a brand new inbox pet nook for like $10 to $20 on an auction, but now they go for like $50 plus, and I'm like, why? Like, I'm happy people are now having the opportunity to get them because they know where to buy them, but I'm also kind of worried that the price is just going to keep increasing and it's going to like outprice people from buying them. So I don't know. Whenever I share stores with you guys, I always hope for the best, but it can sometimes be a double-edged sword with stuff like that. But I will have a link to Bai in the description if you want to check them out. I think when you make your first purchase, you get like a voucher which you can get some money off, which is always nice. Everything's cut open, so let's take a look. Okay. Oh, okay. They are bubble wrapped. They are a little thrown in there, but they're at least bubble wrapped. You can pay extra money to get protective packaging from Bai, which means they'll like triple bubble wrap everything and add like a bunch of air packaging. I didn't do that because it does cost extra, and usually they're pretty good with their packaging, so I'm really hoping the pets are still in place and looking good. I'm gonna slide this box out of the way because we will take a look at this pet, trust me. We're gonna flip this bad boy over and see how these pets look in 3, 2, 1. No! I was really hoping they wouldn't be out of place. Okay, let me quickly take them out of the bubble wrap. Ah, that really sucks, these poor little babies. So here's the pet pairs, and I am so freaking happy to get this. Don't get me wrong, I'm so excited. The original image listing photo, the pets were like perfectly in their spots, and it didn't look like any of the elastic was deteriorated, but I think just being shipped all the way from Japan to Australia, it definitely got rattled around and the elastic snapped, and now the pets are out of place. It is a little frustrating because I like to keep these pets in their boxes because the whole point of me buying them is for the packaging. So I'm going to try and kind of shake them back in place, or do what I've done before and kind of very gently cut out like an outline around the plastic, fix everything up, clean it, and then reseal it. Something I've done before, and while it technically like breaks the seal and they're no longer new in their box, resealing them back up, they're for my collection and I don't really see a problem with it if it's just for me to enjoy and display. Obviously I'd never like try and sell or trade them without letting people know I've done that, but yeah, I like them like nicely displayed in their packaging, and it's definitely something I'm going to do. Let me see if I can like shake them into place. Hold up. I think I'm making it worse. I'm not going to lie to you. But that's probably the best look you're going to get at these pets for now. It is this little lamb and bunny duo. They have red magnets, and I know this because I own these two. They were some of the first LPS I ever got when I was younger. And obviously I bought them in Australia, so they had the regular blue packaging, but it's so cool to get one of my first LPS sets with this Japanese packaging new in its box. So this is what the Pet Pairs packaging looks like for anyone curious. We of course have the Japanese Littlest Pet Shop logo in the top left. Along the bottom we have some of the classic LPS illustrations. These are all different pet pairs that were released in Japan. I can only imagine how sought after the short-haired cat duo in this packaging would be, like, oh my god. But this packaging is crisp. I'm seeing no sun damage, no crinkling or ripping or denting anywhere. On the back of the box we have more information about the pets, the distributors, Hasbro, and we have some actual images of the pet pairs that were also released, as well as a little close-up of the magnet feature. I also wanted to mention there is a pamphlet in here as well. I've shown the Japanese pamphlets on my channel already, so if you look up just really any of my Japanese LPS unboxings, I probably show it in one of those videos if you're curious what it looks like. But I am so incredibly happy to finally add a Japanese Pet Pairs pack to my collection. It was definitely a bit hard to get, just because, like I said, most of the Japanese packaged LPS sets that go up for sale are usually the Pet Nooks. There seems to be a lot of them. And these Pet Pairs, singles, and even the larger play sets definitely are showing up a lot less often. So I'm so incredibly grateful that, like I said, it was just right place, right time. I just happened to look at Mercari Japan as this was listed, and I jumped on the opportunity because I think it cost me like $30 or $40, which isn't too bad in my opinion. Like I said, the prices of these Japanese LPS has been getting higher because it's in more demand. But that price for me, I was happy paying. It wasn't an auction, it was a straight out purchase. So getting it in such good condition, just straight up, I'm so happy with. So this is my new Japanese pet pair. But if you guys saw, and like I mentioned before, I did get one more LPS in this package. So we have a G7 pet here, which is technically like a little exclusive pet. Interestingly enough, not really the LPS, but the way it's packaged. And it's not even a Japanese exclusive. This is an exclusive to Europe. But someone in Japan was selling it for $7. So let me just say, as an Australian, I bought a European exclusive packaged LPS from Japan. The world of LPS collecting knows no bounds. So here is our LPS. It probably looks familiar, and that's because it is a Wave 1 pet, a Pomeranian from the Farm Besties pack. So this LPS was released like normal for mass consumption, like it wasn't exclusive or anything like that. However, while it was mass released in the Farm Besties pack, it was also released as a promotion in Europe as a single LPS that came with a little bone accessory and this European packaging. Just like our beloved Buttercat, this Pomeranian was given away as a freebie when you spent a certain amount of money at participating toy stores in Europe. And I don't see him talked about as much because, unlike the Buttercat, this pet was released, like I said, just in a regular set anyone could buy. The only thing that makes this pet special is the packaging. much like the Japanese LPS. So when I saw this go up for sale for $7 Australian, which is like $5 US, I thought it was such a great opportunity to get a little uniquely packaged G7 LPS. Because I do own this pet, I got it in the Farm Besties pack. I just thought having it in this kind of exclusive packaging would be really cool for my collection. So here he is. I think it's really cute. I've gotten pets in this packaging before here in Australia. They were kind of a little difficult to get a hold of because we mainly sell the blind box packaging over here. But yeah, I really like this packaging. It's very traditional G2 for me. You can see the other pets that were part of the Wave 1 blind boxes on the back, but then we have our special little Pomeranian here. And just like the Buttercat, it says not for sale, as this was a promotional pet. You can also see that Bandai Namco was the distributor, as they are the main distributor for LPS in Europe. But yeah, the pet itself isn't rare or hard to get or anything like that, but I thought this packaging was really cool, and I haven't really seen it up for sale this specific way online a lot, so I thought it was a cool opportunity to get it. And something I noticed while looking at it is I don't think it comes with a card, which is really interesting. There's nothing at the back, and the bottom just looks like it has a pamphlet. So this little guy's definitely got some unique packaging going on. If I do a little side-by-side comparison to one of my Wave 1 single pets, you can definitely see the differences. There's just a lot less information going on. It legit just says one pet instead of pet pals, and it doesn't come with a card or a code or anything like that. I don't know, I think it's cool. Maybe I'm just nerding out as a collector, but let me know what you guys think. And those are my LPS that I got from Japan. I'm incredibly happy with them. One thing about collectors from Japan is that they are always going to look after their items, and I think the packaging condition of these pets speaks for itself. Like, we have a perfect condition G7 pet, which isn't that crazy because it is new. But then we have like a as perfect as it could possibly be G2 pack from the early 2000s. I am a happy little collector, let me tell you that. Hey, so I was originally going to end this video here, but I want to go ahead and fix these pets. So give me a moment and I'll come back with them looking brand new. Progress report, we are going good. My hands are covered in glue, but there she is, both in their proper place, nicely on display. So that concludes my package from Japan containing my new Japanese LPS and my little European exclusive packaging Pomeranian. Let me know what you guys think of these pets in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this new little unboxing. I am so excited to put these little babies on display. And like I mentioned before, link to buy in the description down below if you want to try and find some Japanese LPS for yourself. There haven't been too many listings lately, but like I said with this one here, right place, right time. You just have to be patient and hope something shows up. If you enjoyed this video, like always, please don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you in my next upload. Until then,